All right, Shalom. Kohalayim La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Ruel. Salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth with all diligence and sincerity. Risking your freedoms and your lives to do so. It's Brother Lahab coming to you with another lesson. Um, just going to go into how this place called America, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible, the virgin daughter of Babylon, is doomed to fail, man, in every work. And you know, this is something a brother I believe found on Twitter, which hey, what does it go with this? It says today on Russian TV, Ukraine has a nuclear bomb primed in Mykolaiv, which it will detonate, then blame on Russia, so that the U.S. has a justification for getting directly involved in the war and launching missiles on Russia. Got all of that because it's a goof, If this thing be true, America may participate that way because we know that America does things in smoke and mirrors, man. If they'll do a false flag and then they'll blame it on somebody else as a way to get troops riled up and to gain more numbers and have more forces join unto them, except for the fact that other nations have woken up that America does some shady things, using things like the harp and other such things to send an attack on another nation, or even on its own nation, with some good paid actors and a nice little event, and a couple casualties in the making, well, then you have your false flag right there, man. And they're gonna do this because E uses America as his golden calf, man. It's his Yahweh not Yahweh Shai, but the Most High Yahweh Shai said it in the book of Jeremiah. I'm gonna get it. This is Jeremiah 51, verse 7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. All right. So the Most High uses America to perform his enterprise, but has E thinking that he's doing this, So pretty much any wickedness that comes out or anything that gets drawn up, it comes from the headquarters, the Roman headquarters of Babylon, which is America. The next superpower that is doomed to fail, man, and go down the drain, man, like all the rest of the other nations. What does it say in the book of Isaiah? It's Isaiah 14, verse verse 9. It says, Hail from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. Meaning all the other ancient kingdoms that fell, they once were somewhat like America, except America is more wicked. All right, but they all were at the height of their power, and then they were brought down. It says, It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, Art thou become as weak as we? Because all these nations from ancient Egypt, ancient Babylon, ancient Greece, and ancient Rome, they all fell. All those beasts that were mentioned in the book of Daniel, man. They were meant to bring forth this place called America with all of his wickedness and blasphemies, so the Most High is justified in destroying this place, like as he did all other nations, man. It says, Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and thy noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Yeah. So that's destined for this place called America. No matter what tactics he pulls out of his ass, the Most High is doomed this place to fail. Likewise, as the place where the little hats reserved, which is our land, man. I mean, it's like it reside. Those places are, hey, the Lord is going to destroy them according to prophecy. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 2. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Which that's what the Most High is coming to do, man. You know, as he said to Esau in the book of Malachi, they shall build, but I will throw down, man. And they shall call them the border of wickedness. And the people against whom the Most High, Yahweh Shai, hath indignation forever. All right? And the Lord's about to show that, man. He built up this society through you Edomites. Well, really, through you Edomites using the backs of Jake so that he can destroy this place as a memorial to never be like you, to never rule in wickedness. Because wickedness, hey, it prospers not, man. You know? Salakia, I overlooked it. This is Job 20 and 5. It says, Salakia, starting in verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Hey, man, it says the Most High has surprised the hypocrite, man. Because that's how the Most High is about to show up on this devil. While they're making all these plans and rebuilding, or we're going to demolish this shit ourselves and then rebuild, the Most High is about to surprise this guy, man. These are all signs of this man's end. The fact that we're waking up, the fact that he's been revealed, he's not going to be able to redo things and make us forget like he done before, man, and come over and conquer with all his new technology. This man thinks he's going to bomb everything back to oblivion, and the survivors that he comes and he can take over, they're going to be left as slaves with no defenses. That's not going to happen. Hey, man, on a carnal level, it's almost like you can see that happening, but hey, these plans are not going to happen, man. And I say almost because anything can still happen, even on a carnal level. You know, these devils desire to dig into hell. Hey, those bombs can shake things up down there and make something happen. All right, or those space stations, you know, they can eventually tear down and break. You know, whatever the Most High will. But the Most High said, according to the scriptures, that he's gonna, hey, though you climb up to heaven, that's why I bring these down, man. Though you dig into hell, hey, man, we're gonna come. It says the Most High is gonna come and find you, you know, in the clefts of those rocks, man. So there is nothing you can do except submit. But you're not gonna do that until the Most High makes you submit, man. You're that bad dog, that spoiled child that the Most High has to really put hands on and make an example of throughout the entire earth for nobody to ever do wickedness anymore. You know? But all this is happening because this is your end, man. Something, hey, this CEO was Bezos, man. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos warns the U.S. economy may slump into a recession and says people should brace for a painful downfall. It's like a painful downturn, which it is about to be painful, man. And these elites, you know, and lower luminary masonry, they know what's about to happen, man. And they know that it's about to get extremely ugly, much more terrible than it's been. Because some of it, they're funding some of this to happen. All right, with the destroying of crops. All right, the disassembling of machinery for these said crops, you know, poisoning water supplies. So you have nothing to do but to depend on getting water from this guy, which can run out, drinking bottled water, man. You know, this devil has made people so codependent on him that when he pulls the plug, they're gonna go crazy because they're not gonna have another way, man. Ain't that the devil, man? Come to me for help. And then when people do come to you, hey, you're gonna have to survive on your own. Goddamn devil, man. But they think that saying things like this and warning you means that they're justified in these things that they're gonna do, man. They're not. Because here it is, this man had the fatness of the entire earth, and yet this is what he chose to do with it, man. All right. This is James chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you." So the Most High said, okay, although you're saying that you're not guilty of this or guilty of that, he's going to look at the person with the most revenue and say, well, how'd you get this? Oh, so you always had this. Oh, you had it this long. Well, why did this happen? Oh, okay, well, this is the evidence that you are guilty of all of these crimes that I've had my men, my prophets, the elect reading. So you're going to go into captivity and you're going to be destroyed according to every last judgment because you did not take heed. And in fact, you made your hand even heavier, man. Esau's about to bring down a heavy boot, man. One unlike unto the one he's been using. This is the master boot, man. He's about to, hey, he had some swords, but nothing like this one. He about to go into that artillery, take the casing off the package, blow the dust off it, and get that great sword, man. All right? And it shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped together, it's like you have heaped treasure together for the last days. Exactly. That's all these elites have done, man. They've done so much wickedness and tried to put together this new world order. They didn't even have time to much enjoy it. Neither did they spread the profit to the rest of their brethren. I'm talking about the little hats. So, hey. But they're all going to fall at once. All right? This is Zephaniah 1:11. And it reads, "How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, and all that bear silver are cut off." Which Maktesh, that was if I'm not mistaken, a part of the fish gates and the fish markets, where that was basically the ancient world's stocks and bonds, the ancient world's way of their economic system, you know, of trading and bartering, you know. Well, the Most High is about to bring this prophecy to pass with America and other world economies, man. You know, and this has to be done so that they can bring in this sea hit, which is that charagma, that insertion in Revelations 13 and 16, man. So all these are just signs that this place is falling. Yeah, because he thinks he has a plan B for when these economies go down. But that's written. He's crashing his own economy because this is his next step to ruling forever. That's what he wants. He wants to rule forever, but when he tries to do that, it's written. All he's doing is fulfilling prophecy at this point. and he has to do it. That's E's next big step. He has to introduce that M arc of the animal, of the beast, man. He has to introduce that. I'm saying it like that for a reason, in case, brothers or sisters are new to our channels. We get clipped for saying certain words. So, hey, it's a lot of teeth pulling going on right now. But, if the spirit is meant for you to understand, you understand, and either now or in time, But yeah, the next big thing that this guy is gonna introduce is gonna be that RFIC hip, man. All right. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 49:7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Which Teman, that was that's a tribe of the Edomites, so-called white people, more specifically those that the Germans, which were more of a wiser Edomites, who will help to manufacture the weapons that he's going to use in these last days, which are those nuclear arms. The first being is the atom bomb. Now that's been upgraded to the types of missiles that he uses today, man. All right, which go into nuclear power. Something stronger than, I think they even have things stronger than intercontinental ballistic missiles. Most of these missiles that they're using today, but that's the Most High sharpening his sword, making it more ready, whetting his glittering sword, man. It says, is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Don, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. So yeah, hey man, the Most High is about to come up on this devil, and he's not going to see when he came, man. He's going to come as a thief in the night. Hey, what does it say? If the good man of the house would have known what hour the thief would have broken through, he would have kept watch. And best believe, hey, he be watching, man. But it's not going to stop the Most High from coming in and raining on his parade, or raining on him while he is eating. Yeah, this is Job 20:21. It says, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. All right. And the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Meaning, hey, straits meaning hardship, man. As soon as this man gets ready to crown a new world order, that's when it's officially over. There's no turning back. There is no turning back after that point. The Most High has fully been pissed off, and he's about to come get this devil. Because that is the beginning of all out hell. All right? Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. That's talking about these people out here are going to be against E, man, in that day. You know, they're going to realize that they've been bamboozled. Right? Verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. Yep. So soon as the Most High rose up, it's over with, man. And which he's about to. He's circling the house of the thief. It was like, beforehand, it was like the Most High was listening outside his door. And he's like, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that ruckus? Y'all hear that stink? Go down there and see what's going on. And the angels have been circling ever since and scouting this place out. The more wickedness has grown, the more the angels been watching, man. The eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and he shall destroy it from off the face of the earth. All right? And shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon. That's when you're going to go into those space stations. All right? And you're going to go into those bunkers, those underground bunkers, those fallout shelters. And what does the scripture have to say? And the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right? It is drawn and coming out of the body of the earth. Yeah, the glittering sword. It's talking about those nukes. Cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume it. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. It says the heavens shall reveal his iniquity. Right. For all this to happen, it's showing you that this guy's the man of sin. For the world to almost be destroyed on this man's watch, clearly he should never be in power again. There's no reasoning with that. And earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and a heritage appointed unto him by the Most High. And it off with this Job. This is Job 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Yep. The devil shall come down with great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a little time, man. So this devil, Esau, he's creating and making his own prophecies, you know, which are going to align with the Most High's prophecies, but they're not gonna prevail for him. The Most High is prevailing always. In this situation, you're not with the Most High, you're not on the right, so you're not gonna prevail. You're going to fail. It was already set up for you to do so much wickedness. The Most High is gonna have to halt you. You know, what is that in Genesis? This is Genesis 6 and 3. And the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Skip on down. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart, which is his mind, was only evil continually. And it repented, meaning it grieved the Lord Yahweh that he made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord Yahweh said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. Right, because if the Most High does not intervene to destroy the wicked man that's doing all this, well, then the earth itself is going to be destroyed, man. Hey, the whole creation waiteth on the manifestation of the creature, man. You know, for Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and his elect men to rule this earth in righteousness and in true peace and the true shalomah. So it's over with for the devil that's in power, man. He's about to get dethroned, and he is being dethroned. So with that, you know, I was just walking in the spirit on a walk with these two dogs, Gonna end this lesson off and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rukakwadash, Shalom, and Abba Ball.